Recording? Yes, it's recording now. So in the morning, when I asked, everyone said that the basics of Excel. But the greatest and biggest problem is, what is basics? Which is basics? Can anyone tell me what is basics and which are all the basics of Excel? Open save is basics. Sir? Table is basics. Actually, control? Control C, control V is basics. So everyone is giving a different definition for basics. Actually, to be open, there is no definition. These are all basics and these are all advanced. Actually, when I ask the same question in some other training program like this, one person has given a simple answer. What is basics and what is advanced? Get about a simple answer. Or whatever I know is basics, whatever I don't know is advanced. Very simple. Correct? What he said is correct. Correct. Even we are thinking whatever we know is basics, we are thinking whatever we don't know is advanced. So I am going to start with the basics, which I think that basics of Excel, and gradually we will go to the next level of Excel. So don't use the word called as basics. Instead of using the word called as basic, try to use the word called as essentials of Excel. I know the essentials of Excel. What are all the essential things required for my job? I know it. That's all. Instead of saying basics, then there will be a question mark. What is basics and what is advanced? Okay. Right. So I will start from the essentials of Excel. Gradually, we'll go to the next level. Right. Let me start with the introduction of this Microsoft Excel. On the top, where we can see your file name and your software name is available. This entire area where we have our file name and software name, this we call it as, name of this is called as title bar. On the left hand side of the title bar, if I go to the left hand side of the title bar, there are 3 or 4 buttons available. In 365, you may get 4 buttons. If you are using 2016 and 2013, you may get only 3 buttons here. Save, undo, and redo. This area, where we have the save, undo, and redo, this area we call this as QUAT. What is the abbreviation for QUAT? Quick Access Toolbar. There are more than 12,000 features are available in Microsoft Excel. More than 12,000 features are available in Microsoft Excel. A survey says an advanced user is using only 150 features. That means only 1% of Excel is used. 99% of Excel is unexplored. So many hidden features are available. So to activate that hidden feature, only 150 features are used. To activate that hidden feature, we can use this QUAT. For example, I want to send the data as the mail. Or Excel file, I want to send it as a mail. Could you tell me normally how do we do it? One is you'll send as attachment. Problem is when you send as an attachment, the entire file will go as an attachment. Another one is copy paste. But what is the problem in copying pasting? Alignment will be a problem. Formatting will be a problem. Instead of that, bring the Outlook to Excel. Don't copy and paste. Bring the Outlook to Excel. One click, you can send a mail. So this kind of options are hidden in Excel. So to activate the hidden feature, we can go for this QUAT. Below the QUAT, File, Home, Insert, Page Layout, Formula, Data, Review, View. This whole area put together, we call this as ribbons. The whole area put together, we call it as ribbon. Why I am explaining this on the first session is, maybe in today and tomorrow, I will say click on the ribbon, click on the QUAT, click on the tab. You should know which is the ribbon, which is the QUAT, and which is the tab. That's why I'm explaining this in the first session itself. And whatever I'm explaining, it's not only for Excel, it's common for Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, Power BI, all the tools. Okay, this is called as ribbon. On the ribbon, the first item, just now we used it for checking the version of Excel. The first item, file. This file is called as Office button. Office button, that is backstage of your office. Backstage. So if you want to do something on the backstage, Then we can use this office but backstage of your office. And home. There is home, there is insert, there is page layout, there is formulas. Each item available here, which we call it as tab. Home is a tab, insert is a tab, page layout is a tab, formula is a tab, data is a tab. And a special tab will appear whenever you do something new. When you insert a chart, when you insert a pivot, when you insert a table, a new tab will appear here. That new tab is called as contextual tab. What is meant by contextual tab? Based on the content, the tab will change. Based on the content. When you insert a chart, you will get a different tab. When you insert a pivot, you will get a different tab. But all the other tabs are fixed. But this tab will change based on the content. That's why it's called as contextual tab. Can I close this? That means can I close this text? Okay? Yes. Below the contextual tab, clipboard. There is a clipboard, there is a font, there is a alignment. This is called as groups. Clipboard is a group, font is a group, alignment is a group. Corner of the group. If I go to the corner of the group, for example, when I go to the clipboard corner, there is an arrow mark. Font corner, there is an arrow mark. Alignment, there is an arrow mark. Number, there is an arrow mark. So this arrow marked area is called as, when I click on that arrow mark, you can see a new dialog box will open. That's why it's called as dialog box launcher. Dialog box launcher. Dialog box launcher means it will launch a new dialog box. A new dialog box will get launched. All the other items available here, all the other items, cut, copy, paste, all the other items available here, we call it as commands. Okay? So today and tomorrow I will say this, click on the ribbon, click on the tab, click on the command button. You should understand this. So it's not required you have to remember the 2 days I will say more frequently, 100% you will understand this concept. Okay? We'll have a short recap on this. On the top, you can see your file name and your software name is available, which we call it as title bar. Super. On the left hand side of the title bar, when I go to the left hand side of the title bar, save, undo, redo is available, which we call it as QUAT. The abbreviation for QUAT is Quick Access Toolbar. So there are 12,000 features available. To activate some hidden feature, we can use this QUAT. This whole area put together, we call it as ribbons. On the ribbon, the first one, file, backstage, office button, excellent. Home, insert and page layout are all tabs. A special tab will appear whenever you do some new thing, that is called as contextual tab, excellent. Below that you can see groups, already I have highlighted. Clipboard fonts are a group. There is an arrow mark. When you click on the arrow mark, a new dialog box will open. If you click and you can check, a new dialog box will open. And all the other items we call it as, this is dialog box launcher. All the other items we call it as comments. Superb. Very good. Today or tomorrow, we are going to see how to make a dashboard, how to make a bigger report. When you create a very big report, this ribbon may disturb my screen. So I want to hide the ribbon. Two methods. One is using the mouse. Go to this home, insert, page layout. Anywhere else on the home, insert and page layout, just to make a double click. Just to make a double click here. When you make a double click, the ribbon will get hidden. Same double click for unhiding. So double click will hide the ribbon. same double click will unhide the ribbon. This is using the mouse. If you want to use the keyboard for this, yes, we have a shortcut key, Control F1. Some laptops you have to press Control Function F1, which is for hiding or unhiding ribbons. Okay. All are using Control F1, or in some laptops the Control Function F1. Who are all getting only Control Function F1? Control Function F1. Why I am saying this is not only for function F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, F6, everything, you have to press the function key. I don't want it because in your laptop the function key can be assigned for two purposes. One is for F1, F2, another one is for increasing the volume or increasing the brightness. Based on laptop it may change. You decide which is our priority. I want the Control F1 should work. So I don't want to press every time Control Function F1. Not only for F1, F2, F3, F4. Every time you have to press the function key. Can I switch off this? Yes. We have an option available. Function Escape. Who are all using Control F1, please don't do this. Because it's already switched off. It's already switched off. Who is using Control Function F1? You can switch off it. So that next time you can straight away press Control F1. No need for pressing Control Function F1 every time. This is for switching on and switching off the function key. Switch on or switch off the function key. Okay? Function Escape. Now you can straight away press Control F1. Correct? Now no need to press Control Function F1 every time. Then it's fine. Then Control F1 is working, then leave it. Don't do that. That's why don't switch off it. Some laptops for F1 they would have designed some other key, adjusting the brightness, adjusting the volume. In that case you can do this based on your laptop settings. Okay, let me try this. Control F1, hiding the ribbon. Same Control F1, unhiding the ribbon. And even I don't want to hide the ribbon. I don't want this home insert and page layout also. I want to see only the rows and columns. Only the rows and columns. So you can add another shortcut key. Control Shift F1. Control Shift F1. Control Shift Function F1. Hide all except the rows and columns and the formula bar. Hide or unhide all. It will hide, it will unhide all except the rows and columns. Sorry. Let me try this. Control Shift F1. Same Control Shift F1. And I believe everyone knows this. A1, where it shows the cell number, this is called as name box. When you place the cursor, it shows what is the name of this. This is called as name box. And of course, this tick mark and the cross mark is used more for the touch screens. Touch screens. But still you can use this here also. Suppose I type something here. To accept it, what is the key we have to press to accept? Enter. Or if you are using the note touchpad, or you are doing the Microsoft Excel in your mobile, how can you press enter? So you can click on the tick mark for accepting, into mark for cancelling it. You can use it here also. Go to the check mark for accepting, into mark for cancelling also. You can use this here also, no problem. But it's more designed for your touch screens. Touch screens. Okay. And FX is where you can insert your functions. We'll see about that. And this one is your formula bar. Formula bar. This is formula bar. When you write a very big formula, I'm not able to see the entire formula. If you are able to see the entire formula, okay. If you are not able to see the entire formula, there is a shortcut key for increasing or decreasing the height of your formula bar. Control Shift U. Control Shift U is the shortcut key to increase or decrease formula bar. Control Shift U, or you can click on the arrow mark here. Both are same. Either click on the arrow mark or use the shortcut key Control Shift U for increasing or decreasing your formula bar. Okay. Control Shift U. Control Shift U. Of course, A, B, C, D are all columns. 1, 2, 3 are all rows. Why I am asking, still people are confused which is rows, which is columns. நிறைய பேருக்கு அந்த confusion இருக்கு. எது rows, எது columns நிறைய பேருக்கு தெரியல. A, B, C, D are all columns. 1, 2, 3 are all rows. When you go to the theaters, it will be in rows. When you build a house, they will raise a pillar like this. அதுக்கு பேர் என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க தெரியுமா? Columns. So if you know that, it's very easy to remember. Columns, rows. Okay. Where the rows and columns are meeting, we call it as cells. Everyone knows basics of Excel. Tell me how many rows and how many columns are available in one Excel sheet. எத்தனை rows, எத்தனை columns இருக்கு ஒரு Excel sheetல? Very good. You have gone to the bottom and checked. 10,48,576. Tell me the column numbers. Don't say XFD. I want the column numbers. 16,384. There is a reason behind it. It's got a reason. I will explain the reason. Why there is 10 lakh, why there is 16,000. I explained that. Before that, how can I check this? It's very simple. First, go to this name box. This we call it as name box, right? This name box may be smaller like this. Some system it may be very small. Go to the 3 dot and increase the width of the name box. Approximately manually increase the width of the name box. Go to the 3 dot. Go to the 3 dot and increase the width. Maybe in older version there will be a circle to increase it. In between A and 1 there is a small triangle. Could you tell me what is the advantage or purpose of this triangle? Select all. Now what you do is click and hold it. Don't remove the hands from your mouse. You have to click it and hold it. That's all. On the top, it will show you how many rows and how many columns. 10,48,576 rows, 16,384 columns in one Excel sheet. In one Excel sheet. That's all. Maximum. 10,4,8,576, 16,384. You cannot add a column. You cannot add a column. You cannot add a row. You can insert it. You can insert it. Inserting is different from adding. Insert means a row will be inserted. Somewhere else a row will be inserted. You cannot add an extra. More than 10 lakh is not possible. So you can insert it. You cannot add it. Right. Why it is 10 lakh? Why it is 16,000? I think everyone knows this. Computer doesn't understand our language. It understands only 0 and 1. This we call it as binary. Everything in computers is measured in a binary format. You buy a pen drive, binary. 2 to the power. 2 to the power of 1, 2. 2 to the power of 2, 4. 2 to the power of 3, 8. 2 GB, 4 GB, 8, 16. This is also in the same concept. This change, 16,384, 10,48,000 has happened from the version of 2007. From 2007 Excel, this change has happened. 2007 is the 14th version of Microsoft. Microsoft is the 14th version, 14th version. So what I am going to do is equal to 2. Why I am giving 2? Because it's binary. To the power. Could you tell me how can I use to the power? Where is the to the power on your keyboard? Plus is there, minus is there. To the power is above 6. Very good. Shift and that 6. 14. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 for 14 times. Enter. 16,384. That's the number of columns. And it has been done in 20th release of Microsoft. Version could be releases. First release, second release, third release. 365, below that the sub version 250706. On the Mari version here they have sub releases. So its 20th release equal to 2 to the power of 20. 10,48,576. This is the reason, this is a logic behind this, why we have this much of rows and this much of columns. 2007 whether they have increased it? No. Until from 2007 till today, the last feature is 2508 is the latest version. Still now, they have not increased it because Excel cannot handle a very big data. If you want to handle a data, you have to handle it in Power Query. 2010 la Power Query vandiruchu. 2010 la Power Query has become add-in. 2013-16 Power Query has become inbuilt in the Excel itself. Excel inbuilt vandiruchu Power Query and Power Pivot. So if you want to handle a bigger data, don't do it in Excel, have it in Power Query. That's why they have not increased it. Sorry. Can you tell me how can I check this manually? Instead of going to the top, there is one more method to check this manually. How can I go to the last row, last cell? Control down arrow. Last column? Right arrow. Right arrow. So last row is 10,48,576. Last column is XFD. But I don't want the column to be in an alphabetical format. I want the column to be in a number format. In the column number format, when you write a VLOOKUP function, it will be useful. When you count to the column numbers, instead of counting the column number, we can display the column number itself here. 10 column na count panikalam. Suppose I have 20 hundreds of columns. Instead of counting the column number, I can display the column numbers here. How can I display the column number? File. Go to the Office button called as File. Under File, you can go to Options. Go to File, Options, Formulas. Click on Formulas. File, Options, Formulas. Under Formulas, there is a checkbox. R1C1 Reference Styles. Enable that R1C1 reference styles. You have to enable that R1C1 reference styles and say OK. That's it. I think you can tell me what has happened here after enabling this. Instead of alphabetical, it displays as the number format. Very good. File options. Have you clicked on options? You are typed. Right. So R1C1 reference styles and I say OK. So the columns are displayed in a number format. I'm going to get it back. I recommend which one is better? A, B, C, D is always better. But when you write a formula, we will get confused. A1 plus B1 we can understand. 1, 1 plus 2, 1. Which one is rows, which one is columns? You will get confused. Better bring it back to the normal. How can I bring it back to the normal one? File lo pette. Options. Formulas. R1C1 reference styles. Uncheck it. Could you tell me, how can I jump from the last cell to the very first cell straight away? First last first jump. Control home. Super. Some laptops you have to press control function home based on where is your home key. Then you have to press function function home. Be careful on doing it. Unknowingly, if you have pressed control F11 straight away, there will be a sheet inserted in the name of macro 1. Unknowingly, if you are pressing a wrong key, then a macro sheet would have been inserted. Please delete that sheet. If the sheet is inserted, you have to go for delete. தெரியாம press பண்ணிட்டீங்களா delete it. அதான் F11 மேல இருக்குது இல்லையா, ஃபங்க்ஷன் press பண்ணு. control function F11. Control F.
F1 is working. Control F11 is not working. Control F1 is working.
Control F1 is for hiding and unhiding ribbon. Amma.
Function key enable பண்ணி பண்ணாதா அது
F11 का function home का. home का அப்படிதான் பண்ணணும். ஏன்னா F11 தான் நீங்க ஆஃப் பண்ணிட்டீங்களே, அப்ப நேரா கண்ட்ரோல் F11 பிரஸ் பண்ணா மேக்ரோ தான் வரும். ஒரு தடவை ஆஃப் பண்ணிட்டீங்கன்னா அப்புறம் அதுதான் ஒர்க் ஆகும். திருப்பி ஆன் பண்ணா திருப்பி இன்னொரு தடவை ஃபங்க்ஷன் எஸ்கேப் பண்ணது ஒர்க் ஆகிடும். ஆனால் ஒரு தடவையும் பண்ணணும், ஒரு தடவை ஆன் பண்ணிடுங்க, பர்மனெண்டாக அது அப்படியே தான் இருக்கும். கண்ட்ரோல் ஹோம் goes to the very first cell. Sorry, unfortunately I am using bilingual. Is it okay or you want purely to be in English? In between I am using bilingual, Tamil and English, knowingly unknowingly. Is that okay or you want purely to be in English? Which you prefer? Purely in English. Purely Tamil is not possible, sir. Visay palagil ulla selga visay sodikinalam pesa mudiyadhu. Okay. Right. Sorry. Now we have this page. This is my page. As per my system, this may vary from system to system, file to file, sheet to sheet. My first page is ending at row number 27 on the bottom, and my first page is ending at W or V at the right hand side. So I want to go to the next page downwards. I want to go to the next page on the right hand side. Next page downwards or next page on the right hand side. So next page, if I want to go to the downwards, you know that's very, very, very simple. We can use the key called as page down. Page down. Some laptops you have to press function page down. Based on where is your function key. Sorry, where is the page down key. Some laptops the page up, page down may be a separate key. Some laptop it may be above arrow mark. Correct? In that case, you have to use the function key, which will go to the next page downwards. Sorry. Next page downwards. If you want to go to the next page downwards, you can use this. Page up. Function page up, which will go to the previous page upwards. This is up and down. But how can I move to the next page on the right side? Up and down is page up and page down. That's very simple. I want to go to the next page on the right side and left side. Alt page down. Some laptops you have to press Alt. If you are not switched off that Alt function page, switch off or switch on based on where is your keyboard. Page up, page down. So it goes to the next page on the right side. Right side next page. Alt page up. Alt function page up. Previous page on the left side. Okay. So page up, page down, Alt page up, alt page down. Let me try this. Page down, we'll go to the next page, next page, next page, next page, downwards. Page up, previous page, upwards. Alt page down, we'll go to the next page on the right side. Alt page up, we'll go to the previous page on the left side. Okay. There is an arrow marked area available here. This arrow marked area is called as sheet tab. Sheet tab. What is the purpose of the sheet tab? We'll see. Before that, I am in sheet number 1. I want to go to sheet number 2, sheet number 3, sheet number 4. Control page down. Control page down. Control function page down, which will go to the next sheet. Sheet, not a page, sheet. Control page up. Control function page up. Previous sheet. Sheet, one sheet to another sheet. Control page down, we'll go to the next sheet. Control page up, we'll go to the previous sheet. Right? Let me try this. Control page down, next sheet, next sheet, next sheet, next sheet. Control page up, previous sheet, previous sheet, previous sheet. But there are two methods. One is a new method. I will explain that in another few minutes. Another method is, suppose I want to jump to a particular sheet. I am in sheet number 1. I want to jump to sheet number 10 or 20 or 100. So make a right click on this arrow marked area. Right click on the arrow marked area. When you make a right click on the arrow marked area, it will show you all the list of sheets. What are all the sheets available? It will show you all the list of sheets. Which sheet you want to jump in? For example, I want to jump to sheet number 18. Select 18 and I say OK. It automatically jumps to sheet number 18. So just to make a right click on this arrow marked area and shows all the list of sheets. Select the sheet and say OK. It will go to that particular sheet. This is the second method. One more method is there. We'll see one more method. A new feature in the latest version. Unfortunately, this will not work in older version. Even 2022 also it may not work. 2024 it will work. And it will work in the. It will not work in 13-16 version. What is it? Is simple feature, but it's new to latest version. Suppose I have 3 sheets. I am selecting 3. Can you tell me how can I select 3 or 4 sheets at a time? Control key. If I want to select exercise 1, 3 and 4 and 7, we can use control key. Suppose I want to start from 1 till 5, shift key. We can use the shift key. Continuous sheet is shift key, non-continuous sheet is control key. Suppose I selected the sheet 3, 1, 2, 3. Now I make a right click on the sheet. This will work in all the version, this part. The next one will not work in the latest version. Right click on this, hide. All the 3 sheets are hidden. This will work in all the version. Even if you are using very old 2007, 3, every version it will work. But what is the new feature is, unhiding a sheet. Right click. If you are using old version, unhide. 3 sheets means 3 times you have to unhide. Right click, unhide, sheet, OK. Right click, unhide, sheet, OK. Right click, unhide, select sheet, OK. But in 365, you can select all the 3 sheets using the control key. Using the control key or shift key, you can select multiple sheets and you can say, OK, all the 3 sheets are unhidden. This will work only in 365. If you are using the older version, unfortunately, this feature is not possible. சார் உங்களுக்கு வராது. 1 by 1 தான் அன்ஹைட் பண்ணணும். கரெக்டா? 13, 16ல. How can I insert a fresh new sheet? Fresh new sheet. Control. New file. Control N on the new file. I get a sheet. Right click. Insert a sheet. Method 1. Method 2. There is a plus symbol. Method 3. Shift F11. Shift function F11. Insert a new sheet. Function key off la irka on la irka sir? That's the reason I'm putting both the keys. Shift F11, shift function F11. Unfortunately, there is no shortcut key for deleting a sheet. If there is a shortcut key also, I will never teach the shortcut key. Because unknowingly, if you delete a sheet, you cannot recover it back, correct? If you delete a data, it will be there in undo. If you delete a file, it will be in recycle bin. If you delete a sheet, it's very tough to get it back. Save panama vella, you have to do so many options here. For example, when I make a right click here and I go for delete, you can see it says Microsoft Excel will permanently delete the sheet. So please be careful before deleting sheet. That's why they didn't give a shortcut key for this. Okay. Still it's not over. We'll see one more tip, then we'll take a break and then we'll come back. So one more, a new feature. Once again, unfortunately, sorry for 13 and 16, that a new feature. When you open, this will work in Word and PowerPoint. Early version, every version, this will work in Word and PowerPoint. I think you would have noticed it. In the bottom, you can see it shows a message, 1 of 1. I have one slide, now we are in first slide. Suppose I insert 2 or 3 slides, you will get a message, 3 of 3. If you go to the second slide, 2 of 2, 2 of 3, 1 of 3. And even if you open a Word also, it will show you page 1 of 10, 2 of 10. Same you can get it in the latest version of Excel. Right click on this area where it shows the message called as ready. This area is called as status bar. Status bar. On the status bar, make a right click. Make a right click on the status bar. Empty area, make a right click. Workbook sheet number. There is an option called as sheet number. Sheet number. Enable that sheet number. Just to make a click on the sheet number. Just to make a click on that sheet number. Now press escape. On the bottom, you can see it shows the sheet number. How many sheets are there? We are in which sheet? 29 sheets are there totally. We are in the sheet number 1. 13, 16, it's not there. And one more advantage of the sheet number is, I've seen the sheet number, but I want to go to a particular sheet. So one method earlier, just now we have seen, right click and you can see the sheet number. In sheets, I may have tables, I may have charts. Here you cannot search the sheet names, unfortunately. But I want to search the sheet name, I want to select a table, I want to select a chart in a sheet. Then go to this 1 of 29 and your Wi-Fi has to be connected. If it is not connected, it will show you a plain screen. If it is connected, you will get the details. If it is not connected, you will get a plain screen. Click on sheet 1 of 28. Just click here. On the right hand side, navigation, it will show you all the list of sheets. It will show you all the list of sheets. Even you can search a sheet also. For example, I want to go to sheet number 20, EX20. I type EX20, you can go to EX20. In EX20 there is a table. In EX20 there is a table available here. You can see, suppose if you have 2 or 3 tables, it will show you 2 or 3 tables there. Click on the table means the table will get selected. If you just click on the sheet, sheet will get selected. If you click on the table will get selected. Navigation. How do we open the navigation? Click here on the sheet number here. So the navigation will open on the right hand side. Okay. Second method for this navigation is, this is method number 1. Method number 2 is view. Go to the tab called as view. Under the tab of view, there is navigation. This is second method to open the navigation. Okay. Same navigation will open on the right hand side. Yes, you can see the navigation is opening on the right. 2 methods to open the navigation. Okay. Still it's not over. Still the introduction is not yet over. We have to see furthermore on the introduction. I thought of completing the introduction before the break. I think tea is ready 10 minutes before. I already delayed. So still this introduction status bar, we have to see some new feature. There are some new features available in the status bar. We have to see that. Then we have to jump on to the exercise number 1. So as of now, I am minimizing. We'll take a break. And I am stopping that video recording. Not stopping, actually I am pausing it. Okay. We are in the process of introduction. Last what we have seen is how to get the sheet numbers here. To get the sheet number, you have to make a right click and we have to enable the sheet number. The advantage of the sheet number is it will show you the sheet number. Second advantage is you can navigate to the particular sheet. If I click here, it will show you the list of sheets. You can navigate to the particular sheet. And one more new things available. I want to know the workbook statistics. Sometimes I don't know how many data are there, how many data are filled. I want to increase my file size. I want to improve the speed of my system. To know that, we have to know the workbook statistics. How many sheets are there, how many empty cells, how many data are there, how many formulas are there. So right click on the status bar, a menu will appear. Under this, you can see from the top, next to the sheet number, there is an option called as workbook statistics. Enable that workbook statistics. First we have to enable it. First we enable the workbook statistics. Just to make a tick mark, then come down and click on that workbook statistics. Click on that workbook statistics. Yes. Now it shows the workbook statistics here. What is the last cell on this table sheet? How many data are there? How many tables are there? How many formulas are there in the sheet? And the whole book. How many sheets are there? How many cells are with the data? How many tables? How many formulas? It shows the workbook statistics. So before getting the workbook statistics, first we have to enable it. Right click and enable that workbook statistics. This is method number 1. Method number 2 is go to the review tab. Under review tab, if you go to the review tab, there is workbook statistics. This is second method to get the workbook statistics. First method, right click, enable it, then click on workbook statistics. Second method, straight away you can go to review workbook statistics. Both are same. Okay. So click on workbook statistics. Same thing. Right. These two are new feature which may not work in the older version of Excel. And another updated feature, I cannot say a new feature, there is an improvement on this feature. For example, I will go to the next some other sheet. Where I have some values. For example, I'll go to the sheet number 6. In sheet number 6, I select some cells. When I select some cells, on the bottom, you can see some formulas are displayed here. This will display in all the version. Even you can 2013, 16, 19. Every version, you will see the formula is displayed here. But what is the improved version here is, I want to see other formulas also. Average is displayed, count is displayed, sum is displayed. I make a right click on the status bar. And you can see average is there, count is already selected. Numerical count, minimum, maximum. Let me select the numerical count. Let me select the minimum. Let me select the maximum. As I told, this also you can do it in all the version. Even 13, 16 you can do this. Average select it, count select it, numerical count select it, minimum select it, sum select it. Select everything. Now press escape. On the bottom, all the formulas are displayed. Average is displayed, count is displayed, numerical count, minimum, maximum, sum is displayed. I believe you know what is in my sum. Sum is total. Maximum is maximum, highest value. Minimum is lowest value. But what is that count and numerical count? Number of selected cells. Numerical count? Numbers. Very good. Numerical count will count how many cells are having numbers. Count will count how many cells are having values. Any values. It can be a numerical value, it can be a text value, it can be alphabetical value. For example, now heading order, when I select it along with the heading, now you can see the difference. When I select along with the heading, here you can see that count is 6, numerical count is 5. So, out of the 6 cells selected, 5 cell is having number, 6 cell is having some value. But both will not count if your cell is empty. Empty cells cannot be counted. Okay. But I keep on saying I'm an improved version. What is this improved? These are all available in all the version of Excel. What is the new thing is, when I select the entire data, it's giving some value. It's giving the average, it's giving the count, it's giving the numerical count, minimum, maximum, and sum. But this sum, 263, I want the sum value to be pasted in some other area here. Which formula you want? Average, count, maximum, minimum, any formula. So I'll go to the sum here. Click. Sum la or click adding. Just click on that sum. That's all. Go to any other cell. Paste it. Control V. Yes. The sum value will get pasted. This is a new feature. This is a new feature which may not work in 13, 16, 19 or 21 or older version. I repeat the process. Select the range and which formula you want, whether you want average or count or maximum or minimum. Select that formula and go to somewhere else here and paste it. That formula, that value will get pasted. Value, not formula. Formula, as of now, value. Maybe in the next version you may get a formula also there. As of now, it will paste only the value, not the formulas. Formulas paste out. Okay? And this one, 3 types of views: normal view, page layout view, page break preview. First is a normal view where we can see a normal table. Second one is a page layout view, page break preview, specific for arranging the page setup, taking a printout. For example, in depth we are not going to see it now, just I am giving an introduction. Let me go to some other table where we have more data. Maybe I'll go to the sheet number, table products, sheet number, products table. So this table, when I take a printout, I want to put your company logo, company name, I want to arrange the page setups. So then go to the second button here, second button, page layout view. Page layout view. When I click on page layout view, it comes to the page layout view. On the top, you can see add header. Add header. Suppose on the left hand side of the page, add header. 1, 2, 3. 3 boxes are there. On the left hand side top, I click here. Suppose I want your company name to be displayed. Suppose I type your company name Elgi. Click outside. After typing it, click outside. That's all. In all the pages, you can see your company name will be automatically displayed. All the pages, your company name will be displayed. To give the header and footer, you can use the second button here. The second button is page layout view, header and footers. So just click on the top header and type your header. Suppose on the right, I want your company logo. Right hand side, I want your company logo. Do you see any difference when I make a click on the top here on your screen? Do you see any difference here? When you make a click here, what is the difference? Alignment is okay, but any other difference on your screen? Okay. Some other changes. Very good. On the top, there is a new tab. Contextual tab. Excellent, sir. Super. Contextual tab is appearing on the top. Sir, old version design irukkum. Header and footer tools design varum old version la. Latest version la header and footer. Header and footer. Here I can see the picture. Header and footer, picture. Suppose I click on picture and assume that I want to insert your company logo. If you have your company logo or anything, you can insert it. Company logo. But you picture insert kuda panni paathu. You can insert your logo, you can insert your picture, anything here. I believe I should have your logo. Yes. Okay. So you can see your company logo will be inserted on top of all the pages. But in the logo, logo I want to reduce the size of the logo, I want to decrease the size of the logo. Click on the header and footer again. You can see format picture. You can adjust your size, height and width. Format your picture. I can reduce the height and width so that the logo will be smaller one, or 1 centimeter. Yes. So like this, inserting the header, footer, page numbers, arranging the page setup, you can use the first button, that is your page layout view. Second button, what is the usage of this? Sorry, third one. First one is a normal view, which is a normal screen. Second one is your page layout view. Third, there is one more option available here, page break preview, which is for arranging your breaks. Where you want your first page, where you want your second page, where you want your third page. For example, my first page is like this. My first page is starting from here and ending here. And I don't want to start from here. These are all empty. I don't want it. So I will bring this blue color line here. My first page should start here. And right hand side, my first page should start here. So like this. And first page, I want this entire page like this. Total page should be like this. So like this, you can arrange your page breaks. So where you want the page break and second page inge break agano. So like this, you can arrange your page breaks. First page, second page. Now arrange pandrathu, you can use this. Third one, that is your page break preview. Okay. Nowadays, we are not leading more printouts. Otherwise, we would have had a separate chapter about this. Now I have given only the introduction of this. Now come back to the normal view. Of course, I believe everyone knows this. The plus and minus is zoom in and zoom out. There are 4 methods to do this zoom in and zoom out. Minus to decrease the zoom percent. Plus to increase the zoom percent. Or if you are using mouse, hold the control key. Scroll, mouse scrolling. There is a scrolling on your mouse. Scroll downwards, scroll upwards. Scrolling upwards and scrolling downwards using the mouse. If you have the mouse. If you have mouse, hold the control key and scroll it. If you don't have a mouse, we have a touchpad, which we do it normally on your mobiles. How do we do it to increase the percentage on your mobile? 2 fingers. Increase. Same thing you can do it here. Increase or decrease the percentage of your view. Zoom in and zoom out. Okay. Touchpad. Even this touchpad will be very useful for moving left side, right side also. Suppose I want to move it on the right hand side. So you can see I am moving it on the right side here. Fastly I can move it on the right, left. Based on your touchpad settings. Some touchpad settings up and down may not work based on your touchpad settings. I can move upwards. I can move downwards. 2 fingers. You have to use two fingers to move up and move down, move left, move right. Okay. Latest version, we have a shortcut key, but there is a small bug in the shortcut key. It's not fulfilled. Some laptops it may work, some laptops it may not work. I think sooner they will solve it. Sooner solve பண்ணுவாங்க. இருந்தாலும் you note down the shortcut key. Control Alt plus for increasing the zoom. Control Alt minus for decreasing the zoom. Check whether it's working. Some laptops it may, some laptops it may not. சிலதுல control alt plus work ஆகும், சிலதுல minus work ஆகும், சிலதுல ரெண்டுமே கூட work ஆகலாம். So still there is a small challenge in this. 100% it's not working. Some laptops it may, some laptops it may not. 1316 கண்டிப்பா work ஆகுது. It's only in 365. But based on your laptop settings. work ஆகுதா சார்? ரெண்டுமே work ஆகுதா? Very good, you are lucky. ரெண்டுமே work ஆகலையா? ரெண்டுமே work ஆகலையா? அதான் சொல்றேன். ஏதோ ஒன்று நடக்கும். ஏதோ எனக்கு பாருங்க ரிவர்ஸ். கண்ட்ரோல் ஆல்ட் பிளஸ் எனக்கு பிளஸ் ஒர்க் ஆகுது, மைனஸ் எதையா ஒர்க் ஆகுது எனக்கு. போத் ஆர் ஒர்க்கிங்னா இவர் லக்கி. So this is based on your laptop setting. As I told, 100% it's not completed. There are some errors, there are some bugs. Some laptops working, some laptops is not working. Based on your laptop settings, I think sooner it will be solved. You can solve agala. Sooner they will solve it. Okay, that's it about the introduction. Literally for last more than 1.5 hours, we have seen only the introduction. What are all the elements? What are all the components? And what are all the options available in Microsoft Excel. That's all. Before moving to the next concept, as of now, whatever we have seen, any questions, doubts, queries? Any question? Yes?
Is there any option to toggle between
two working sheets. You can do two things. Go to View tab. Under View tab, what you do is make it as a new window. Make it a new window. Same sheet will open as a new window. இப்போ இங்க 8. இதுல 8 அதுல 1. Now you can toggle between the same sheet within it. New window போட்டுட்டு அப்படி. It's a mirror image. You can see on the top. It says exercise 2 and 1. Same file, mirror image of it. So after doing it, what you do is go to view. Under view, there is an option available. View side by side. Maybe some system the view side by side may be very small like this. Or chinna button mari irthum. View side by side. Based on your screen settings. When you click on view side by side, both will be on side by side. Vertical, horizontal. என்னோட சிஸ்டம்ல மேலே கீழே இருக்கு பாருங்க. My system it's up and down. View side by side. A small button. சின்ன குட்டியா இருக்கு. View side by side. Then go to arrange all. First view side by side போட்டு arrange all ல போயிட்டு vertical or horizontal. How do you want it? Vertically, horizontally. Suppose I say horizontally or I say vertically. Left ல ஒன்று ரைட்ல ஒன்று இருப்பாங்க. ஸ்பிளிட் இல்லை சார். வியூ சைட் பை சைடு குட்டியா இருக்கும். முதல்ல 2 விண்டோ இருக்கணும் சார். நியூ விண்டோ இருந்தால் தான் இருக்கும். ஒரே ஒரு டேபிள் வச்சு சைட் பை சைட் பார்க்க முடியாது இல்லையா? You should insert a new window or open one more file. At least you should have 2 files. Then only you can see view side by side. ஒரு ஃபைலே view side by side வராது. வியூல போயிட்டு நியூ விண்டோ கொடுங்க சார். ஒன்னா பார்க்கறத எப்படி பார்த்துக்கலாம் சார். This is the way to do it. Or open two files and view side by side. One file. He asked me one file, two sheets. Arrange all. One and five. So one thing I can close it as of now because just to check, I opened it. One thing I am closing it. Same file. Or copy then one I am closing that. One I don't want it, close it or bring back to the normal. Remove that view side by side. View side by side. Or I closed this. Close பண்ணிட்டாலும் it will go off when I close it. தனி இந்த ஃபைல் தானே ரெண்டும் ஒரே ஃபைல் தான். இங்கேயும் எடிட் ஆகும். மிரர் தான். இட்ஸ் அ மிரர் இமேஜ். அங்கே போனாலும் இங்கே போனாலும் ஒன்று தான். இதோட காப்பி மாதிரி அது. காப்பி கூட கிடையாது. மிரர் இமேஜ் அப்படியே அவ்வளோ. என்னென்ன இங்கே இருக்கோ அங்கே மிரரில் அப்படியே இருக்கும். ஓகே. எனி அதர்? சேவே கிடையாது. அது தனி பார்க்கறதுக்கு தான் சார். அது சேவே கிடையாது. தனி ஃபைலே கிடையாது. அது சும்மா பார்க்கறதுக்கு அவ்வளோதான். இட் கேனாட் பி சேவ். மெயின்லேயே வரும். அது மிரர் தான். அது இங்கே என்ன இருக்கோ அது மிரரில் வரும் இல்லையா? அதே மாதிரி தான் இங்கே என்னென்ன பண்ணுறீங்களோ அது மிரரில் நடக்கும். அவ்வளோதான். சேம்லி மிரரில் பண்ணால் இங்கே நடக்கும். அது மாதிரி தான் ஆச்சு. ஆனால் நமக்கு லைஃப்பில் எப்படி கிடையாது. இதில் எப்படி தான். இங்கே பண்ணாலும் அங்கே ஒர்க் ஆகும், அங்கே பண்ணாலும் இங்கே ஒர்க் ஆகும். ஓகே. எனி அதர் question, doubts, queries of what we learned? Is a new feature, but what we learned as of now, what we learned. Any other question, doubts, queries before going to the next part? No? Clear? There are two reasons for not getting doubts. Doubt varam irukradhukku rendu reason. What is the reason? One is understood everything, you will never get a doubt. Second, understood nothing. ஒன்றுமே புரியலனாலும் டவுட் வராது. பட் ப்ராப்ளம் இஸ் யூ கேன் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் எவ்ரி திங் ஹியர். த சேலஞ்ச் வில் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆஃப்டர் த ட்ரைனிங் செஷன் இஸ் ஓவர். இந்த ட்ரைனிங் ஒரு 5 மணிக்கு முடியுதுன்னா 5:05க்கு சிஸ்டம் ஓப்பன் பண்ணி பார்த்தா தெரியும் எவ்ரி திங் பிகம்ஸ் blank. நோ அதர் கோ. யூ ஹேவ் டு ப்ராக்டிஸ் 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 அண்ட் ப்ராக்டிஸ். நிறைய ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணணும். வி ஹேவ் டு ப்ராக்டிஸ் மோர் அண்ட் மோர் அண்ட் மோர். ரைட். எனிவே டோன்ட் வரி, இன் த செஷன் வி ஆர் கோயிங் டு ப்ராக்டிஸ் மோர். Let us go to the sheet number 1. We are going to explore a feature called as fill handle. இப்போ நாம பார்க்க போற feature, the feature which we are going to see now is about fill handle. What is that fill handle? How to use that fill handle? அந்த fill handle னா என்னது? அந்த fill handle னா என்னன்னு சொல்ல போறோம். Suppose I type something here, JAN, a short form of January month. To accept it, could you tell me to accept it? What is the key we have to press for accepting this? Enter. But normally when you press enter, your cursor will go to the next cell. But I want the cursor to be in the same cell because I want to do something in the same cell. So what we do? Don't press enter. Enter of that. Control enter. Because enter means it comes down and you have to go up and you have to make some changes. Instead control enter, your cursor will be in the same cell. It doesn't do any magic or anything. Your cursor will be in the same cell. That's all. Instead of going down and coming up again, your cursor will be in the same cell. That's all. There are 3 types of icon. First icon, when I move my mouse, you can see it looks like a doctor symbol. It's like a doctor symbol. Correct? This doctor symbol is used for selecting the range. I want to select some 10 cells, 20 cells, 100 cells. You can use this doctor symbol. Second, when I go to the border of the cell, there is a plus with arrow mark. There is a plus with arrow mark. This is used for moving your value from one cell to another cell. You can move a value from like cutting and pasting. Move a value from one cell to another cell. 4 header with arrow mark. Name of this is 4 header with arrow mark. 4 header with arrow mark used for moving. Third one,
When I go to the corner of the cell, there is a black colored plus symbol. There is a black colored plus symbol. This black colored plus symbol is called as fill handle. This is fill handle. When I go to the Jan and go to the corner and I drag this, you know, January, February is automatically filled. Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December is filled. Simple. If I type January, go to the corner and I drag this, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December is filled. Very simple. If I type SUN and go to the corner and drag it, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, at least you are given this answer. You got a training program, I got a different answer. You know, Sun Moon. Sir, that's also better, sir. I agree. To some extent, I can agree. Sun, Moon, Star. I got some other answer. Sun TV, Vijay TV, Raj TV, no, better. Okay. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 1ST. You know what is 1ST? 1ST is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th. Simple. Romba simple. But I am just typing 1. And I go to the corner and drag it. Could you tell me what will happen? Same 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 will be filled. But I don't want 1, 1, 1. I want 1, 2, 3. Number one. Fill series. 1, 2. Very good. 4 methods are there. You said 2 methods. Type 1, type 2, then select both 1 and 2. Drag it. This is method number 1. Method number 2, type 1. Hold the control key. Hold the control key and drag it. Automatically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be filled. Second method. Method number 2. Method number 3. Type 1. Go to the corner. Drag it down. You can see a small tag will appear here. This tag, name of this tag, we call this as, name of this tag is called as smart tag, which smartly solves all the problems. All the biggest problems sometimes may have a very simple solution. If you know the smart tag very well, you can create a chart, you can create a report, you can create a formula, you can create a conditional formatting, you create a spark line. Anything you can do it if you know the smart tag very well. So from today, whenever you see a smart tag like this, kindly click it and explore it. You will be seeing so many advantages. But unfortunately, whenever you see a tag like this, whenever you see a new menu like this, ஏதாவது ஒரு புது மெனு புது டேக் வந்தாலே நம்மளுடைய முதல் வேலை என்னது? அதை க்ளோஸ் பண்றது. Correct. Immediately we will close it. Whenever a new menu is opening, it is disturbing us. We'll close it immediately. Our hands will first go to escape and we'll close it immediately. So from today, don't do it. Explore it. So when I go to 1 and drag it down, you can see a small tag is appearing here. Click on the tag and make it as fill series. Your series will be filled. Third method. First method, type 1 and 2, drag it. Second method, hold the control key and drag it. Second method. Third method, type and drag and you can see a tag is appearing and make it as fill series. But all this method will work if your data is too small. Suppose I want a very big data. Starting from 1, I want to fill it till 5,000. 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. I want to fill it a very long one. So type 1, home tab, Go to Home tab. Fill. There is a button called as Fill above editing. Above editing, there is a button called as Fill. Either you can click on Fill, or if you are not able to see the fill because of your screen resolution, some system your screen size is very small like this. In that case, you have to go to the down arrow here. If your screen size is bigger, you will be getting fill. If the screen size is smaller, you will get a down arrow. Click on fill, then series. I repeat it. Go to Home tab, go to fill, go to series. Okay. So fill and then series. It opens a dialog box. Tell me what has to be done here. Row wise or column wise? Row wise means like this, left to right. Column wise is top to bottom. We have to go for columns. Linear is adding. Growth is multiplying. Date we'll see it in another few minutes. Trend is forecasting. Forecasting. Let us go for linear. Step value is 1. That means 1 plus 1 will be 2, 2 plus 1 will be 3, 3 plus 1 will be 4. Assume that instead of 1, we are making it as 2. What could be the next value? 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. So let us make it as 1. Stop value, suppose 5,000. So let us type 5,000. Starting from 1 till 5,000, it will get filled. Let me check this. Say OK. Yes. Starting from 1 till 5,000, it was filled. Could you tell me how can you go to the last row and check what is my last value? Control down arrow. Control up arrow. Control down arrow, go to the last row. Control up arrow to go to the first. So home, fill, series, columns, step value is 1 and stop value is 5,000. Control down, control up. Could you tell me how can I select it from top to bottom? Control, shift down arrow. Very good. But now I want to go to the first cell and last cell without removing the selection. Without removing the selection, we have to go to the first and last cell. Okay, tell me how can I go to the first cell and last cell without removing the selection? Control up or control anything, it will remove the selection. But my selection should be there and I want to go to the first and last cell. We have a shortcut key, control dot, full stop. So control dot is the shortcut key to go to the first and last cell. First cell, last cell. First cell, last cell. After selection, without selection you cannot do this. After your selection you have to do this, control dot. So let me press control dot, last cell, control dot first, control dot last, last first, last first, last. Okay. This 2 days of session is going to be like this, 100% practical, no theory here. Whatever I am saying, I am doing it here. I recommend everyone to please practice it parallelly. And I will give you another example to do the same activity. For example, assume I am teaching how to create pivot table. I will teach you how to create a pivot table. And I will give you another example. You have to create a pivot table. So that you can have more practice. Right? When you practice and practice only, you can remember the concept. When you are practicing, when you are doing some task or activity, I am going to check who is going to do it much faster. Faster and right. Fastest fingers first. Based on the fastest fingers, you will get some scores. Who is finishing first? Cricket score. Who is finishing first? You will get a sixer. Second, 4, then 3, then 2, then Tomorrow evening, we'll consolidate it. Who is coming on top 3, top 5? You will get a certification of excellence with Microsoft logo. Other people also will get a certification of participation. So take it seriously. Why I'm saying this now is a small warm-up task. This is a very simple. Everyone can complete this. My scorecards are ready. So what I want you to try. Let us see who is the opener here, opening batsman or batswoman. So what I want you to try here is just to try and fail rather than failing to try. Yes, I want you to do this. Starting from 500, increase it by 15. Starting from 500, increase it by 15. Stop it at 5990. It should stop at 5990. That's all. Starting from 500, increase it by 15 and stop it at 5990. Control down, control up. Control down, control up. Very good. Control down, control down. I will take a break. Date format. April, May. Custom சார்ட்ல போட்டு நம்ம ஒரு தடவை கிரியேட் பண்ணி அது யூஸ் ஆகும். சரி, அப்புறம் ஒரு கேள்வி இன்னொரு டாபிக்லாம் வந்து சார் சொல்லுங்க.
பழைய வெர்ஷனில் 2016 or 13 I may say 255 limitation. Beyond போனீங்கன்னா ஒர்க் அவுட் ஆகுது, பட் 365 based on your screen system capacity, unlimited, லிமிட்டே கிடையாது. எவ்வளோனா ஆகும். பழைய வெர்ஷனில் we have restriction 255. இப்போ no restrictions, unlimited. So tell me, how can I do this? I type 500, sorry, some cell I am typing 500, then home, fill, series, columns, step values 15, stop value 599. That's all. Starting from 500, 515, 530, 545, 560, ending with 5990. Very simple. Now, I need a support from your side. For example, in one cell, I have your company name. Another cell, I have the second part of your company name. Maybe the third part of your company name. Elgi Equipment Limited. I have it like this. Now I want to combine all the three cells and make it as one cell. Elgi Equipment Limited should come in one cell. How can I do this? Concatenate equal to this one. Concatenate. Correct? This one.
Yes.
In your formula, in the latest version, old version it will not appear, latest version, left hand side of the concatenate, you can see a yellow color indicator is appearing. What does that yellow color indicator means? We have an improved version for this formula also. We have an improved version of the formula. I will tell you what is the new formula available in the latest version. This is what you said is correct. Concatenate, open bracket, then select the first cell, comma, select the second cell, comma, select the third cell. But problem is, we will not get a space. But latest version, we have one more function, concat. C-O-N-C-A-T, concat. Concat. Select all the three cells. No need for selecting one by one. K1, K2, K3, K4, K5. Concat, select all the three cells. Concat put to select all the three cells. That's all. But you know it's not solving my purpose. Third, equal to. This will work in 365. Text join. T-E-X-T, text J-O-I-N. Text join. Bracket open. Delimiter. Delimiter na enna artham? What is the separator you want it between? After LG, what do you want? After equipment, what do you want? Do you want a space? Do you want a comma? Do you want a hyphen? Put a double quotes. Where is the double quotes on your keyboard? Next to L, semicolon. Next to that semicolon, double quotes. Shift key and you have to press the double quote. Shift press panni double quotes. Space. Because I want a space. If you want a comma, you can put a comma. If you want a dot, you can put a dot. But I am putting a space. Double quotes. Double quotes, space, double quotes, comma. Ignore empty. If there is an empty cell in between, what do you want to do? You want to ignore it or you want to take it as empty? Ignore empty. Empty means empty da. I don't want it. True. Comma. Select this range. Select that range. Enter. Now you will get all the three cells combined and we have a space in between also. Correct? But I feel this is very, very complicated.
So concatenated, text join, double quotes, space, double quotes, true, K1, comma, K1 to K3. It's very complicated for me. Can I do this in the easiest and simplified version? Easier, simpler panna mudiyuma? Yes. Which we can do it in all the version. 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, any version. So this is okay, but it doesn't solve my purpose actually. I delete this. First, see whether this LG equipment limited will fit within this column. The column width podumaan parunga, whether the column width is sufficient for fitting. Unfortunately, my column width is not sufficient. It will not fit. So increase the column width, approximately manually increase the column width. Now I believe LG equipments limited. It will fit. Now I believe it will fit. Correct? Or if I increase it only till this, only LG equipment will fit. So select, increase the column width. Select all the 3 cells. Select all the 3 cells. Home tab. Go to Home tab. Fill. Just now we used that fill. Fill. Last but one. Justify. That's all. All the 3 cells are combined into one cell without writing formulas and functions. Automatically it gives me a space in between also. And we got the result in the same cell, not in a different cell. Different cell means you have to go for text join only. I am repeating it again. Increase the width of the column. Select all the 3 cells. Fill. Justify. Suppose I don't want this all the 3 cells in one. Can I split this? I want LG in a separate cell, equipment in a separate cell, limited in a separate cell. Reverse. Decrease the column width. Immediately means you can use undo. I'm saying later. Okay. Decrease the column width. Then go for fill. Same justify. Text will extend the below selected range. Okay. That's all. It will split. Rows. Columns. Next session. Increase the column width. Fill. Justify. Okay. Let us discuss about date. For example, I want to enter a date. Maybe let us take the first day of this month. 1st September 2025. 01 is the day. Month. Don't type the month like 09. And why I am giving a space? After 01 I am giving a space. The reason is my system, the date is having a hyphen as a separator. When I send it to someone else, they may have a slash, they may have a dot, they may have a comma or anything. If I give a space, it automatically takes my system format. When I send it to someone else, their system format is slash, it automatically takes a slash. Formatting is different, but when you enter it, 01 space month, don't type month as 09 because once again the date format. Some system the date format may be DMY. What is DMY? Date month year. So if it is DMY format, it will take it as 1st September. Perfect. If it is MD, it will take this for 01 as 9th January. That's the problem here. So the best way to enter a date is don't type 09. Instead type it as September. Space year 2025. This is the best way to enter a date. And clearly we have indicated to my system that is 01 is the day. 01 day nu correct ah sollitom. September is the month. 2025 is the year. Illa vera endha change me kediyadhu. இதுவே நான் 01 09 போட்டேன்னா 09ன்றது மந்த்தா டேட்டா இயரா 1ன்றது மந்த்தா டேட்டா இயரான்னு கன்ஃபியூஸ் ஆகும். பட் ஹியர் clearly we have indicated 01 டே தான், வேற வழியே இல்லை. SCP is the month, no other go. 2025 is the year, no other go. This is the best way for entering a date. But now control enter or enter, I have accepted the date. I don't like this date format. I want to change this date format. I want to change it to 1st September 2025, whether it belongs to Sunday, Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. Could you tell me how can I change the format of the cell? Right click, format cells. Very good. But how do I make a right click without using mouse? How can I make a right click without using mouse? In control key we can see some laptops inside or below the control key or alt key there will be a right click button available. If you have it, utilize it. Or the shortcut key for right clicking is Shift F10. Some laptops you have to go for Shift function F10. Right click. Shift F10 is the shortcut key for right clicking without using. Let me try this. Shift F10. Yes, right clicking. Now could you tell me how can I go to that format cells without using mouse? Arrow keys or F. Very good. F. Just F is enough. Why F? First letter. Underlined letter. Very good, very good, very good. Sir. Underlined letter. Because you cannot use first letter for everything. Suppose I want to go to new comment. You cannot press M. That will not work. M is the shortcut key for that new comment. Like this, everything. Cut means T. Copy is C. Insert is N. I. Delete is D. So what is the key for format cell is F. So you have to press F. I repeat it. Shift F10. A menu will appear. Format cell. Once again you can press F. But if you feel this is very tough or very complicated, we have one more method. The shortcut key straight away to go to format cell is Control 1. Numerical 1 is the shortcut key to go to format cells straight away. No need to right click and go to format cell. Straight away Control 1. It will go to format cells. Use the number pad 1. Don't use the use the alphabetical pad 1. Don't use the number pad. Nowadays the laptop is not coming with number pads. Laptop no number pad illa. Only one is number pad. No, use no need for saying that. If you have a number pad, don't use it. You use only the alphabetical pad. Desktop use photo, don't use the number pad. Use only the alphabetical pad. Control 1. Right. So let me press Control 1. Now, could you tell me, my cursor is number. I want to go to alignment, font, border, fill, protection without using mouse. Right arrow, left arrow, right arrow, left arrow. You can use the right arrow or left arrow. Or if a letter is underlined, you can press the underline. But unfortunately, no letter is underlined. So what you do is, take the first letter. If the letter is underlined, press the underlined letter. If the letter is not underlined, take the first letter. Suppose I want to go to border, B. Protection, P. Alignment, A. But you can ask me, font is F. Fill is also F. Very simple. First time when I press F, it goes to font. Second time when I press F, it will go to fill. If you have a letter underlined, use the underlined letter. If you don't have the underlined letter, first letter. The concept. Underlined letter and the underlined letter push பண்ணுங்க. If you don't have the underlined letter, press the first. I'll go to number. Or if you are comfortable with the mouse, you can go for it. That's your wish. Could you tell me how can I move from the number to the category area? From number, I want to come to the category area. Tab key. Very good. One box another box is tab key. So from number, I want to come to the category. Tab key. Now my cursor is here. Up and down, you can move up and down. Or here the no letter is underlined. The letter may underline. So what can I do now? First letter. Very good. C will go to currency. Second time C will go to the custom. Like this. Number N. Accounting A. Date D. So if you have an underlined letter, use the underlined letter. If you don't have the underlined letter, take the first letters. Or up arrow and down arrow. I have a date format. If you want to go back to the date, another date format, you can use the tab key. Tab will go forward. If you want to come in reverse, shift tab. Shift tab is to come in the backwards. I don't like any one of the formats. So I want to create my own format. So if you want to create your own format, you can go to custom. So click on custom. If you want me to handle a chapter about this custom, the custom பத்தி என்ன ஒரு chapter handle பண்ண சொன்னீங்கன்னா I can handle minimum at least 3 to 4 hours about this customs. So many options are available under this custom. அவ்வளவு கஷ்டம். நான் சொன்ன custom வேற, இந்த custom வேற. Okay. So click on that custom and go to that type. Delete. Let us create a new format. Delete. But here one problem is, when I delete it, I typed a date called as 1st September 2025 and I delete it. It's showing in the sample, it is showing something like 45,901. Could you tell me why it is showing 45,901 here? What is the reason? It's a number format. We have to convert it to a date format. I agree that. But my question is, why it is showing 45,901? What is the reason 45,000? Number I understood. Number da de. Why it is specifically showing 45,901? Or I type some other date, you will get the same number. You will get a different number. Things not text the no. As per Microsoft, all the date starts with 1 January 1900. This is the first date as per Microsoft. Now tell me, why it is showing 45,901? Number of days. From 1 Jan 1900 till 1st September, there are 45,901 days. So it means date is not stored as the date. Date is stored as the number. Starting from 1 Jan 1900. So if you have the start date, you should have the end date also. What is the end date? 31 December 9999. This is the last date as per Microsoft Excel. We don't want to worry about this. Another 8,000 years are there. Okay. So this is the reason why it is showing a number. Now, let me give a type here, data format. D. You know what is meant by D? D is for date. You can see the sample on the top. When I type D, it says 1, first day. Second day 2, third day 3, 4, 4th, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I type 2D, 01, 02, 03, 04. After date, what do you want? Space, okay, hyphen, okay, slash, okay, anything. Your wish. But I recommend to go with your system format. My system is having hyphen. So let me go with hyphen, M, month. January is 1, February is 2, March is 3. 2M 01, 02, 03, 04. 3M JAN FEB MAR. 4M January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 5M, the first letter of a month. At least S means I can understand September. But M may be March or May. J, June, July, January. So it's better 3 or 4M is okay. 3 or 4M hyphen YY. YY will give you 25. But I'm going to get 20, 25. 3 or 4 Ys. And I put a space or a comma. Let me put a comma. 3 Ds. 1, 2, 3. SUNMONTUE. 4 Ds. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The full format to get the date along with the day. Time, we'll see it in another few minutes. Okay. Okay, this you can customize. Suppose I want Monday first. First to 4 Ds, then month, then date, your wish. You can customize it as per your wish. Okay. So 1st September 2025 falls on Monday. Correct? Very good. I want current date here. 3 methods to get the current date. First method, shortcut key, control, semicolon. Next to L on your keyboard. Next to the L on your keyboard, we have control semicolon. That's a shortcut key for getting the current date. Today's date, current date, control semicolon. Control semicolon is the shortcut key to get the current date. But here 10/9/2025, I don't know 10 is a month or 9 is the month. I want a default date format. Every time I don't want to go to control 1 and change the format. So please note down a shortcut key. I'm going to tell you 6 shortcut key to change the format of your cell. 6 shortcut key. Shortcut key number 1. Control Shift 1. Control Shift 1 is the shortcut key for number format with 2 decimal points. Number format with 2 decimal points is Control Shift 1. For example, I have some number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here I want the decimal points 1.00, 2.00, 3.00, 4.00. So Control Shift 1. Yes. 1.00, 2.00, 3.00, 4.00. Number format. Control Shift 1. Number with 2 decimal points. Number with 2 decimal points. Control Shift 2. Time format. We'll see time format in another few minutes. Control Shift 3. Date format. This one, for example, 10/9/2025. I want to change it to my own date format, system-based date format, default date format. Control Shift 3. Default date format. Control Shift 3. 1, 2, 3 you have to remember. 4 and 5 is very easy to remember. Could you tell me what is there above 4 on your keyboard? Above 4, dollar. Dollar represents currency. Very good. Currency format. For an example, I'll type some value. 1,50,000. This 1,50,000, I want it in a currency format. By default, you should get Indian format. If you are not getting Indian format, you can change it to Indian format or you can change it to US format, any currency format. Control Shift 4. Yes. 1, 50, 000.00 with the rupee symbol on the left. Rupee symbol. Control Shift 4. If you don't want this rupee symbol, can I get a dollar? Can I get a euro? Some other symbol? No problem. First press Control Shift 4, then press Control 1. Then press Control 1. You can see symbols. You can go here and you can change your symbols. You can go there and change whatever the symbol you want. Actually, India has more currency symbol. Assam India, Bengali India, English India, Tamil India, Telugu India, Urdu India. Any Indian currency format you can change it here. No shortcut key, you have to find it manual. You can see here Assami, Bengali, English, Gujarati, Hindi, Kannada, Kashmiri, Konkani, Manipuri, Odisha, Punjab, Tamil, Urdu. Control Shift 4. Control Shift 5. I think you would have guessed it. What is Control Shift 5? Percentage format. We'll use percentage format in another few minutes. Now we don't have any percentage format. Okay. 5. Sixth shortcut key. Here, just now, few minutes before, we added this 1.00, 2.0, 3.0, 4.00. I don't want the decimal places. I want to remove the decimal places and just want to display 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remove the decimal. If it is a .00, if it is .00, I want to remove the decimal places. The shortcut key is on your keyboard. Below the escape key. Below the escape key on your keyboard. Above the tab key. Below escape. Above the tab. Left hand side of 1. I said you everything. Below escape, above the tab, left hand side of 1, like a wave symbol. We call it as tilde or tilde. TILTE in English. Tilde or tilde. Grave in accent. And approximate we'll use this. For approximate we'll use this. Between this range we'll use this. Be careful on doing this. Be careful on doing this. You have to select this and press Control Shift tilde. Unknowingly, if I press only Control tilde, you can see the entire screen will get collapsed. It will show you the formula. So you have to press Control tilde again if you unknowingly pressed it. So Control tilde is not the shortcut key. Control Shift tilde, which will remove the decimal places. Number format without decimals. Okay. Control only. Select it. What do you want to do? It will be number with decimals, not currency with decimals. If you don't want it, then go to control 1 and change the decimals to 0 here. Control shift to 4, after control 1, remove the decimal as 0. If you press control shift till, it's a number without decimals, not currency without decimals. Currency normally prefers decimal. Sometimes. Yeah. Anyway, they will not give you the shortcut keys, sir, because all the keys are used. No keys are balanced now. Another shortcut key as of now. Okay. So 6 shortcut keys. Please remember all these shortcut key, which will be very useful in our upcoming session. Now 10th September. When I go to the 10th September and I drag that 10th September, it's showing 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Showing the date here. I don't want the date to increase. Assume I want the month to increase. Salary day. Or I want the years to increase. Date of birth. You can click here on the smart tag. The smart tag. Click on the smart tag. You can see fill days, fill weekdays, fill months, fill years. For example, I'll go to fill months. You can see months are changing. 10th September, 10th October, 10th November, 10th December, 10th January, 10th February, 10th March. Only the months are changing. I click here. Years. Years are changing. 10th September 25, 10th September 26, 10th September 27. Once again, I click here. Weekdays. 10, 11, 12. After 12, we are not getting 13, 14. Okay. Saturday and Sunday. It displays only Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday. Weekdays. Someone has asked for this. Same thing you can do it. Suppose I type Sunday and I drag this. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will be filled up. Saturday. But I want Monday to... Suppose if I type Monday and I go to the corner and drag it, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday will be filled. But I don't want Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, not Saturday and Sunday. Here also you can do the same smart tag and go for weekdays. Only the weekdays will be displayed. Monday to Friday. So weekdays are available in both areas. Select this and click on arrow mark and go for day, weekday, months or years, whichever you want. How we got the date here? What is the key we used to get the current date? Control semicolon. Very good. Add another key to that. Control shift semicolon. Current time. Control shift semicolon. Current time. But I don't know whether you are getting the AM and PM here. AM and PM, that means your system in a 12 hours format. If you are not getting AM and PM, that means your system is in a 24 hours format. That means if I open the same file and if I do it at 1 o'clock, how it will be displayed? 1 o'clock? 13 if it is in 24 hours format. 12 hours format means it will be displayed as 1 PM, 2 PM. I don't know what is displayed on your system. No worries. Whatever the format, we can change it. We can change it. We'll change it in another few minutes. So control semicolon will give you the date. Control shift semicolon will give you the time. Equal to day. TODAY. Bracket open. Above 9 you can see bracket open. Shift 9. Close bracket. Actually no need for closing the bracket. Excel will close it automatically. Excel will close this automatically. No need for us to close the bracket manually. So enter. The date is displayed 10/9/2025. But why? In Excel, they are given two options for one feature. Control semicolon also gives me the current date. Today also gives me the current date. What is the difference between control semicolon and today is? Control semicolon is static, fixed. What is meant by static and fixed? Suppose I close this file and open it tomorrow, what will happen? Same date, 10 September. Day after tomorrow, 10 September. Monday, 10 September. This date will not increment. Whereas here, this will get updated. Suppose I close the file today and open it tomorrow morning, it will turn into 11th September. A day after tomorrow, it will turn to 12th September. It will get updated automatically. That means your data is dynamic. Okay? One more option. Equal to now. NOW. Bracket open. No need to close the bracket. Could you tell me what is that now? Date and time. Date and current time. But I don't like this timing 12:09 because it's 24 hours format. 1 o'clock if I open it will turn into 13. I don't want it. I want 1 p.m. 2 p.m. Control 1. Select the cell, control 1. And what is the format you want? DD, MMM, YYY, whichever the format you want. Let me press MMM, 3M or 4M, YYY, comma, 3D or 4D to get Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. HH for hours, colon, MM for minutes, colon. You have to insert only colon between the timings. Date insert between date you can do anything. But between the time you have to put a colon. Otherwise it will not give you the right result. HH for hours, MM for minutes, SS for seconds. But once again it shows in 24 hours format. I want it in 12 hours format. AM/PM. That means if your date is before 12 o'clock, it takes as AM. After 12 o'clock, it takes us PM. Now it will show you PM here because we are more than 12 o'clock here. So this is the full format for date along with the day, time, everything. Is this a dynamic? Yes, it is dynamic. When I modify some cell, whereas or cell modify panina, this will get updated. Or you can use the shortcut key on your keyboard. This will work only for now, not for others. Whenever you press the key called as F9 on your keyboard, your date will get updated. Your dates are updating here. Date and time, both. F9. So whenever you press F9, you can see the date and time is updating. Date, of course, will do tomorrow, but the time is getting updated. This will work only for now. Okay. Today, நாளைக்கு ஓபன் பண்ணா நாளைக்கு காலையில ஆயிடும். அது வரும் டேட் மட்டும் தானே. டைம் இருந்தாலும் டைம் மாறிக்கினே இருக்கும். டேட்னா நாளைக்கு நீ க்ளோஸ் பண்ணி நாளைக்கு காலையில ஓபன் பண்ணுங்க அது மாறிடும் ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா. 11th செப்டம்பர்னு மாறிடும். மாறலாம் F லைன் பண்ணா மாறிடும். நாளைக்கு காலையில ஓபன் பண்ணாலே மாறிடும். ஓகே. Done. Clear. The habit of a teacher or a trainer is will do the easiest one and ask the student to do the toughest. ஈஸியான கணக்கெல்லாம் அவர் போட்டு கஷ்டமான கணக்கு ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் கிட்ட விட்டுருவோம். No difference. I'm going to do the same thing. நானும் அதே தான் பண்ண போறேன். But I think you can do it. It's your second task. In some other cell, any cell, starting from 1st September 2025. It should start from 1st September 2025. I want to fill it like this. Starting from 1st September, month-wise. 1st September, 1st October, 1st November, 1st December, then 1st January, 1st February, 1st March, 1st April. It should go on. Ending with, where it should end 1st December 2080. 2080. It should end with 2880. Starting from 1st December, starting from 1st September, end with 1st December 2080. That should be the last date. I do this easily without dragging. If you drag, it may take more time. Done. As you. 1 minute. Otherwise, I will show you the solution. Okay. Let me do this. 1st September 2025. Place the cursor here. Home tab. Fill. Series. Rows or columns? Columns. Date. Day, weekday, month, year. Month. Step value is 1 because after September I want October. If we say 2 means after September it will jump to November. So it's 1. Last date 01 December 2080. This is the last date. I told you this could be the last date. Starting from 1 September, every month wise, ending with 2080. Okay. Yes. 1st September, 1st October, 1st November, 1st December, 1st January, ending with 1st December 2080. Now, starting from the first day of the next year, 1 January 26, I want you to fill it by, not by month wise, by quarter wise. You have to fill it by quarter wise. 1st January 26, 1st April 26, 1st July 26, 1st October. First day of every quarter ending with 1st October 2090.
Sir, October 20.
2090. 30 days, sir. 1 month. Month 1. Don't say 30 days. Last date, right? Started with 30, and I was start for 100. You should have started from first. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'll come. Last date. What I told not to do is I told to press the control hint again. Okay. So 1 Jan 26. Home, fill, then series, abram, columns, date, month, then step values 3. Stop value 01 October. Okay. Yes. 1 Jan, 1 April, 1 July, 1 October, 1 Jan, 1 April, 1 July, October, ending with 1 October 2019. Maybe the last part of this exercise is today's date. You know how to get the today's date? Control semicolon. Control semicolon and enter. I typed today's date, but I want to change this format. I don't like this format. I want a different format. You have to change the format. After changing the format, what you have to do it is you have to do it like this. From today's date, Wednesday, and change the date format like this: 10 September 2025 Wednesday. and I want all the Wednesdays to be filled. All the Wednesdays to be filled. Starting from today, இன்னிலிருந்து ஆரம்பிச்சு, all the Wednesday ending with 28 December 2050. 28 December 2050 should be the last day. Starting from today, all the Wednesdays. And my format should look like this. Format இப்படிதான் வரும். I want the format as it is. December 2050. Friday, Tuesday தான் வரும். On the Wednesdays. From today, all the Wednesdays. First change the format, then all the Wednesdays.
Till sir, 28.
28 December 2050.
Sir.
Format. Okay. Control semicolon is today's date. Control 1. Custom. Let me change the format. DD. MMM. YYY. Then I want the day. 3D or 4D to get Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I want Wednesday. So 4Ds. Okay. Now, I want all the Wednesdays. Home. Fill. Then series. Columns. Two things we can do. Day and step values 7. First one. One more also you can do. Weekday and 5. Very good. Day put 7 kuduthalum okay. So when the next Wednesday will appear after 7 days. Weekday kudutha when the next Wednesday will appear after 5 weekdays. 5 working days weekdays. So both are same. Day 7 is also okay. Weekday 5 is also okay. Both are same. So I will go with the first process itself. Day 7. Last date is 28 December 2050. Starting from today's date, I want all the Wednesdays as to be filled. 10 September, 17 September, 24, 1st October, 8th October, 15th October, 22nd October. All the Wednesdays was filled. Okay. Exercise number 2. We'll start the exercise before the break. We'll try to complete it before the break at least. Employee number, employee name, date of birth, date of joining. Now what are we going to do? Assume this is a downloaded data from SAP, ERP, Oracle or some other source. We have downloaded this data. From this data, let me take a small example. Let us take this name. From this name, I want to take only the first letters of all the employee names. First letter, Shiva, yes. I wanted to separate it. Subramanian, yes. Saravanan, yes. Venkatesan, V. Sundarraj, yes. I want to separate only the first letters. Only the first letters of all the employees. If you are using the old version of Excel, we have to use left, right, mid, text 2 columns. In latest version, we have a small AI tool available here. I want to get the first letters here. So indicate what is your wish or what is your expectation. What do you want? Just indicate it with the example. Example indicate to Excel. If you indicate an example, it automatically display the other part. So while giving an example, please remember 2 important conditions. Condition number 1 is your example should be on the next immediate column. Your example should be on the next immediate column. That means where my data is ending here, my data is ending at column number D. You have to give the example at column number E. Gap immediate column. Don't give a gap in between. It should be on the next immediate column. Then, second, your example should be case sensitive. What is meant by case sensitive? Uppercase, lowercase, capital letter, small letter. First example capital means second example also should be in capital. Don't give the first example capital, second example smaller. First smaller, second capital. Either both capital, both smaller. Okay. So let me do this. Let us take Shiva. Yes. Sometimes one example will work. But here I think one example may not work. Why? Because is Shiva first letter yes. His initial is also yes. System will get confused which yes I have to take. So try to give one more example. So let us take the another person, Venkatesan, V. So I have given yes as the example, Venkatesan, V as the example. Now my system will understand. So they are expecting all the first letter of the employee names. Have I given the right example? Capital V. Oh. Or either make this as smaller. Both are same. So let us make it as capital V. And as I told, we are going to use a powerful and a AI feature called as flash filling. Flash filling. Flash. Control E. To press Control E. That's all. Give an example and Control E. That's all. Your data is filled automatically. No need for us to fill the data. No need to write a formula. Your data has got filled automatically. Correct? Okay. Can I do this? Control E. Yes. So all the first letter was separated. Yes, 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 V, yes, J, R, R. So you can see it's filled here. And on the bottom you are getting a message. Flash fill has changed 52. That means in 52 cells, flash fill has changed your value. Which 52 cells? Click here. Flash fill has changed. Just click here. It automatically highlights that 52 cells. Automatically that 52 cells was highlighted here. Which 52 cells we have changed. Okay. This is method 1. If you don't remember the shortcut key, do you have any other method to fill this? Yes. Second method, home tab, go to home tab, fill, under fill, series. Sorry, flash fill. Go to home tab, fill, flash fill. Second method. கரெக்டா அதுக்கு நேரா கொடுத்துருந்தீங்கன்னா கரெக்டா வரும். If you are given it in the straight cell here, you will get it. First letter, last letter, third, 3 letters, 4 letters, your wish.
இப்போ the Shiva and the S, the Shiva name மட்டும் full எடுத்துக்கலாம்.
கொடு பாருங்க.
Yes, sir.
Third method. I didn't say the third method. Third method is data. Under data also you can see the flash fill will be there, but it may be a small button in your version. There may be a small button like this, a small cutie or button will come, flash fill, flash. This is third method to use the flash fill. Control E, home tab fill flash fill, data flash fill. I believe control E is easier, much easier. Instead of using data flash fill, home tab flash fill, control E, it's very easy. Okay. Let us take one more. For example, here I want to take the initial of all the employees. Initial. Let me take Shiva S, Subramanian P. Shiva I have given S and Subramanian P. Now I press Control E. It's fetching the data, but I am saying it's giving the wrong result. I am saying it's giving the wrong result. Could you tell me why? In row number 25, Venkatesh and PD is having 2 initials. Like this, there may be some employee, we may have 2 initials. Rajagopal WV, Morgan RK, Rahul TP. Like this, there are some person who is having 2 initials. So what we have to do is we have to rightly indicate our example. It's an artificial intelligence. It's not intelligent. It's artificial intelligence. So we have to give the right example. Then only it will give you the right output. So let me take Shiva as the first example. Yes, sir. Then I will take this person who is having 2 initial. Maybe I'll take this Venkatesan, PD. So you have to be aware of your data, how your data is. So one initial, one person having 1 initial, 1 example. One person who is having 2 initial, second example. Second example. That's all. Now press Control E. Yes. If you have 1, it will take 1 example. If you have 2, it will take 2 examples. So your example should be correct. You have to correctly indicate your examples. If you have indicated correct example, it will give you the correct output. Okay. Then sometimes Excel will give you some suggestion through an artificial. It will give a suggestion also. For example, let me take the date of birth, May. First person is born on May. I want to take the month here, date of birth month. Second person is born on February. Let me type F. You can see it's giving a suggestion for us. Is this what you expect? இதான் உங்களுக்கு வேணுமா அப்படின்னு suggestion கேட்கும். If you are okay with the suggestion, you can press enter. Always suggestion may not be right. Suggestion கரெக்டாக தான் கொடுக்குன்னு சொல்ல முடியாது. Sometimes it will give you the wrong suggestion also. You have to verify it correctly. கரெக்டாக இருந்துச்சுன்னா accept. If it is not correct, then type it and Control E. Then type and press Control E. If it is giving the right solution, okay. If it is not giving the right solution, you type it and press Control E. I think it's giving the right solution. So I can press enter. இல்லையா?
Right solutions.
Correct.
Date of birth கட்டணம் வருது. என்னது? It's giving the right solution. Enter. If it is not giving the right solution, then you type it manually and press Ctrl E. That's all. Every time it will not give you the right solution. As I told, it's not intelligent, it's artificial intelligence. It doesn't know how to work. We have to give the right instruction. டிவியை போடுனா போட்டுரும், ஏதோ ஒரு படத்தில் வருமே, இந்த மாதிரி தான் நம்ம தான் கரெக்டாக இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன். அது ஒரு காரணம். தமிழ் மொழியில் வரும்ல. Okay. Now, this flash fill not only used for separating. Flash fill can be used for changing the case, uppercase, lowercase, proper case also. For I want to convert all the employee names into capital letter. Type it in capital letter. Shiva. All the entire name I am putting it in capital letter. With the initial, without initial is your wish. With the initial means type initial. If you don't want the initial, just type only the name Shiva. Control E. That's all. So all the employee name has turned into capital letter. So no need for using left function, right function, middle function, date function, month function, uppercase, lowercase and proper case. Everything you can do it by flash fill itself. Okay. We'll see one more example. From the date of birth, I want to get only the date 10, 15, 20, 5, 30. So let me type the date of birth. For the first person is born on 10. Second person is born on 15. I have to give two examples because the first person date of birth is also 10. Employee number is also ending with 10. So better to take two examples. Now I think it will throw an error. Control E, it is throwing an error. Can you tell me why it's throwing error? Did I make any mistake here? Why it's throwing an error here? I have given 10, I have given 15, then I press Ctrl E, it is throwing error. Super. Very good. Your example should be on the next immediate column. If you give the example in some other column, it may not work. So this example should be here. Now press Ctrl E. It will work, but assume that in a date it's showing 10, 15, 20, that's okay. But I want a 0 to be prefixed. I want 0 to be prefixed before a date. 05, 01, 03. Unfortunately, in Excel, you cannot type a 0 before a number. Correct? If you type a 0 before a number, it will not allow. 087, it says 87. It is ignoring the 0. But I want the 0 to be prefixed before a number. What can I do now? How can I get a 0 prefix before a number? Huh? Format. This one, you are saying this one, huh? Code. But problem is when I do this, it will convert it as a text format. You can see it's coming on the left hand side. This is coming on the right hand side. If I sum it up, you will not get the result. You cannot use the sum function, average or maximum or minimum function for this. So what you do is, select some cells, Control 1, custom, Control 1, format cells, custom, general, decide how many digits you want. எத்தனை digit வேணும்? How many digits you want? Suppose I want 5 digits. You have to type 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3. If you have 10 digits, 9 zeros, minus 1. How many digits you want? Minus 1 zeros. 0, 0, 0, hash. Hash is a symbolic representation for a number.
How many digits you want? Minus 1 zeros, hash. Okay. Yes. Now I'm going to type 24, 25. The zeros are automatically prefixed and it's in a number format. It's in a number format. You can see I can find the sum, average and count and maximum and minimum also. Select the cell, control 1, custom. How many digits you want? Minus 1 zeros. Minus 1 zeros. Now help me here. I want the date. This date already I did it. I want a 0 to be prefixed before that. Select it. Control 1. Custom. Tell me how many zeros? Only 1 0. Because we want 2 digits. 1 0. Hash. That's all. We got a 0 prefixed. Control 1. Custom. 0 hash. When you want to get the invoice number, bill number, check number, 0 to be prefixed before it, you can use this feature. Okay? So, you have completed this exercise, actually 3 or 4, which you are going to do. But scheduled time is 12:45 for a lunch break, because if you go for 1 o'clock, there will be crowded. So that's why they told me to break at 12:45. So let me save this file. I am stopping the recording. Yes.